YouTube? How's everybody doing today? It is another beautiful Thursday out today. So I thought I would get out and take a familiar loop, it's a short loop, and talk a little more about possible selling of a bike and what to replace it with, etc. The stuff I was talking about last time. So it's pretty obvious if you haven't figured it out by now. I have had an interest in and admired the CSC and what they're doing, specifically the TT250 as an inexpensive dual sport, the RX3 as an everyday bike, and the RX4 for the same reasons I have the CB500X. There's a car coming. Hold on a second, let's get around this guy. That was nice of him to slow down and let me do it. Didn't really need him to, but it was nice of him. Anywho, excuse me. So I will, if I don't forget, post the specs of each at the end of this video. The 2019 CSC TT250 RX3 and the 2020 RX4, as well as, if I can find them, both the specs of this CB500X, a 2013 non-ABS model, as well as the new one, and I'll list their prices on there if possible. Your side of the road, Hummer. So anyways, it's still 50-50. It's up in the air whether or not I'll have to sell this bike for financial issues that we had, unexpected financial issues. So let's assume for a minute that I don't have to sell it. Man, the wind is blowing today. At the very least, I'm going to have to change tires on it either way. So I might as well get something a little more dirt worthy. Not so dirt worthy that they'll wear out fast or be cumbersome on the street. I'm going to want to add some kind of a skid plate, and crash bars would be really nice. You know, those are the bars that go right here, for those that don't know. So if you lean the bike over, tip it over, the crash bars will take the damage instead of your fuel tank, etc. And I'm still not going to have a dirt bike that I can ride in the woods. I mean, I'll have this bike a little better set up for dirt road exploring, which is all I ever intended to do with this bike anyway, as far as that goes. Which would leave me looking for a used dual sport or something like a new CSC TT250. I'm not going to go into the TT250 a lot. So I was talking about the RX3 and the RX4 last video, so we'll move on to that. Whether or not I get to keep adding, I'm thinking I would like to have an RX3 somewhere within the next year or so. It's a 250cc, 24 point some horsepower. Nothing that I would want to take on long trips. Anything like my road trip last year, you know, a lot of interstate miles and everything. It's a 250. but it is something that I would ride around town, use as a daily bike, a commuter, errand running bike, etc. Everything that I basically use this one for, to save the miles on this one. Use this one for road trips, etc. Really? When did they put that parking lot in here? Excuse me. Pollen count's way up today. I walked outside and the bike was practically green with a layer of pollen. In an ideal world, the proper number of bikes that I would like to own would be 3. A good dirt-worthy dual sport that's set up primarily for technical, rocky, rough, rooty trails. Still just barely street legal, just enough to where I wouldn't need to use my trailer or have a truck to haul the bike to and from the trails. An everyday bike, since I'm a full-timer, you know, run around locally, errands, commuting, if I ever get to go back to work, etc. Something like the RX-3 would be perfect for that. And the CB for longer road trips, or if I had to sell it, work up to buying another used one or buy a new RX-4. For that purpose. For pretty much any new Honda, Kawasaki, pretty much any bike, you get a typically 1-year unlimited miles warranty on it. CSC is so confident in their RX-3, and I'm assuming RX-4, that they give you double that, a 2-year unlimited miles warranty. I won't be sitting here long enough to pull the visor up anyway. You know, it's warm today, it's like 80 degrees. Nice. It's supposed to be down to 40 degrees by Saturday.
Ah, crap.
No spring for you. Come back 1 month. For those of you who've watched Seinfeld will get that. You know, especially if I were to be making lots of road trips. Really? You know, another trip out to visit Skylar and her fiance. You know, on my map of ridden areas, you know, the line for that's back here, right? Yes, I see what you're doing though. It's hard to see for that Toyota. Florida looks awful lonely down there. Being the only bike, or the only state that I haven't ridden through in the whole surrounding area. I do intend to ride to Florida just to get that checked off my map this year, sometime within the next month or two, hopefully.
You can do it!
I just can't drive up there. He's ran off the road 3 or 4 times. I don't think he's drunk. I think he's just an elderly gentleman. I dread the day when it comes to where I'm too old to drive. I dread worse the day that I'm too old to ride. Everybody coming home from work. Is it just me, or is the 5 o'clock rush usually happen about 4 o'clock now?
No, 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 no. Well, yes.
Just a week or 3 ago was the spring race here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's Bristol, baby. Back off back there, lady. Really? 95 years old, driving aggressively and pushing you down the road.
Is it supposed to be stupid?
It's not stupid. It's advanced.
I'm gonna go shopping for a needed item. I'm not even gonna look at the price because I don't care how much it costs. Dollar Tree, here I come.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Payday's Monday. Still, the struggle is real.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
I left the keys in the bike. Yep, Sure did. Hurry, people. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Before it turns yellow. So I might have to stop at the next yellow light. Looks like Doug rode his DR650 to work. tire pressure.
You got me on camera.
I sure do.
You want me to throw something else?
Wave.
20 minutes later.
Be good. Huh? You know I can't hear you.
Mama said, my mom.
We'll see you, Doug. I love those guys. Don't tell them I said that. There might come a day when I stop at a yellow light in this town, but today is not that day. Always a few gravels right here. If you've watched this long, I want to give you my appreciation and thank you for watching. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend this weekend. See you in the next one. Peace out.